I mean, wow. He said what needed to be said. You know, you too old to not have a man, and you also too young to be burying your son. And Charleston White said this to Mr. Fulio's mom. He said she's a hood rat. Hood rat and encourages gangsterism and kicks kids out at 14. You know what I'm saying? All sorts of silly shit. They force their kids into the streets. And then when they become gangs, they become proud of them. They keep promoting it. But when they get killed, all of a sudden, they making justifications of, well, this is what happened. And no, there's no justifications. You weren't a good mom. This is that needs to be said. Like he said, my grandmama ain't getting their house shot up, so forth, so on, and you know what I'm saying. And it just brought a message that I think I needed to say, especially on my channel. Hold these mothers accountable. And this year, they're starting to finally hold these mothers accountable. So if Lil Ray Ray and them go out there and shoot up the block, they're taking the mother to prison. I said this before earlier when I was still on my TikTok before I was doing my cleanse. Now they're going to start holding y'all mothers responsible. So, like I said, like you said, hood rat it on up. Kick out Lil Ray Ray. Let him go shoot up about 89 people, you know what I'm saying, on doing this evil and all that stuff while you thinking, you know what I'm saying, you done got rid of a problem and the police come knocking on your door. Julio Fulio's mom is lucky that they are just now starting to pass that bill. You don't like Charleston White because he made a comment on a young man that was out there in a cemetery, you know what I'm saying, making fun of the dead. And usually that kind of karma, especially if you believe in karma, I believe in karma. You don't want that kind of karma because usually it comes back within a couple months. You'll be laying right next with him. You'll be right there in that same cemetery laying right there with him. It's no joke. Because a lot of times these people say, well, you know, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in this and that, you know what I'm saying? But there's real things out there like voodoo, black magic, and things that scientists cannot explain. Just had a long discussion with a homie of mine last night through the PlayStation, and we talked, and you know what I'm saying, we basically was talking about the healing of God and the word and how the tongue, you know what I'm saying, can be the trigger and can also you can speak demons into your life, so be careful what you say. We talked about all that. It was very important, it was very enlifting, it was very enlightening. And a lot of people need to hear that your tongue can speak demons into your life. You could speak evil unto your situation. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. But, you know, me, when I'm looking from the outside in, looking at Mr. Fulio's situation, yeah. Especially if you kick that boy out at 14, because, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to deal with the father who would have been strong enough to deal with the son. Part 2 is coming up.